A little boy in the village was known for his calm and uncomplicated personality. His humble and hesitant personality made him willing to perform others' work. He was always willing to aid anyone with a single request. He has such a lovely nature that he was unconcerned about anyone else's misery. He was always willing to assist others and made every effort. He was always willing to help others with advice, employment, or financial assistance. He often left his vital duties to help others, but eventually realized that others were taking advantage of his simple nature. Despite being from others, he did not receive the respect and consideration he deserved. His friends, relatives, and visitors requested his assistance with many tasks, but he did not receive the necessary priority, respect, and honor in his daily life. For some time, this had been bothering him greatly. Despite his previous willingness to assist others, he had developed a sense of sadness. One day he was sitting in his home thinking about something. He then heard someone approaching from outside. As he approached the door, he noticed a young Buddhist monk his age collecting alms. He noticed enormous tranquility and light on the monk's face. The youngster brought alms from inside the house and placed it in the monk's alms bowl, waiting for him to go. The young monk looked at the youngster with calm and focus. He suddenly asked the youngster, "You seem to be very worried." The child first avoided the monk's questioning, but after being impressed by his calm demeanor, he began to share his pain with the monk. He stated, "I am willing to assist everyone. I am there for everyone, yet people don't contribute. Importance of my presence. In society, neither I nor my needs receive precedence. I never receive recognition for my good work. Even after I've helped so many people, they purposefully ignore me. My family, acquaintances, and relatives often fail to recognize and appreciate my efforts and good intentions. As a result, I feel very hurt and depressed." The young monk attentively listened to the youngster and suggested he accompany him to his elderly monk. Our elderly monk will deliver a discourse on this subject today at the ashram. That is, how to gain appropriate respect and esteem in society without asking. The boy consented to accompany the monk to his ashram. When they arrived at the ashram, the elderly monk's sermon had already begun, so the youngster sat behind the other pupils. After a while, the elderly monk took his seat. The elderly monk possessed expertise in yoga, meditation, philosophy, and human nature, psychology. Following a little quiet, the elderly monk began his sermon. He asked, "Have you ever felt undervalued by others? Have you ever done a great job, had a great strategy, or completed a significant task for someone, yet not received credit? I understand how difficult it is to confront the consequences of such events. Despite performing good work and making ourselves available to help others, some people do not value our presence or efforts. Trying to please those who don't value you often results in disappointment. These moments can be deeply affecting, especially if the perpetrator is someone close to us, such as a family member, buddy, or spouse. We do not expect respect or honor from others, as it is beyond our control. Having unrealistic expectations often results in unhappiness and disappointment when they are not met. How do you become a priority in someone's life and gain the respect and recognition you deserve in society? In this talk, I'll share 9 effective ways to prioritize yourself in the lives of others you love. Listen carefully to these 9 things if you care about someone or want them to be your priority in life. The youngster sitting behind listened intently to the elderly monk's teachings. The elderly monk continued to speak. The first rule is to instill fear of losing yourself. This is a highly effective psychological approach for increasing one's value in someone's life. Creating a fear of self-loss can motivate others to prioritize you. People are generally less pleased about receiving new items because they are fearful of losing what they already have. To hold your partner's attention, instill the dread of losing you in their head. Start by emotionally distancing yourself from him/her. Avoid expressing personal sentiments and experiences with others. Start giving your time and energy to others. This will make them feel as if they are no longer essential to you. Although this strategy is effective, it should be done with caution, since too much distance may cause them to lose interest in reuniting. Therefore, apply this strategy judiciously and in moderation. The second rule is to minimize your presence. You've probably noticed that when a product is in limited supply, its price rises. According to nature, the scarcity of a resource increases its value. The same legislation applies to human relations as well. To gain respect and attention, it's important to minimize your presence. Excessive presence diminishes its value. Although some may dismiss you, it's important to attend when it's beneficial to you. If you have a propensity to focus on others' tasks, it's time to prioritize your own and acknowledge the existence of a world beyond you. Your time is not simply for them, neither are you, just waiting for them. By adopting this behavior, you can significantly enhance the value of your time and presence to others. Let us return to the third rule. The elderly monk further stated, "The third rule is to keep your personality secret. People are drawn to good and mysterious things. A mysterious personality can captivate others and foster a sense of connection in relationships. Being a little mysterious can be helpful for you. You want to be prioritized. Avoid disclosing everything about yourself immediately. Provide hints about your hobbies and interests without revealing too much information. Twist your replies to queries and avoid disclosing too much information about your background. Maintain privacy in your life. The goal is to keep the other person interested in learning more about you. Over time, they will prioritize you in their lives. Fourth rule, allow people to invest in you. This is a sensitive step that should be used carefully. Our goal is to help people achieve their appropriate place, not drive them away. Consider this question. Who is more likely to regard you as a priority? Someone who has made a significant investment in you, or who has not invested at all? The solution is obvious. Allowing others to invest in you is essential for making you a priority. This can be done in multiple ways. Allow them to invest time in you and connect with their emotions. Don't create unrealistic expectations that you know you won't be able to satisfy. Demonstrate that your time is valuable. Do not always be available. Allow them to wait for you at times as well. This behavior of yours will convey to the person in front of you that you are not empty or useless. And if they want your time and attention, they must also put up some effort. This will increase the other person's attention and respect for you. However, caution should be exercised when applying this strategy. Do not overuse it, else the outcome may be contrary to your expectations. Fifth rule, prioritize yourself and your needs. This does not imply being selfish. Putting yourself first entails avoiding situations where you are not valued. For instance, if someone does not show you the respect you deserve, why continue to grow? Are you close to such a person? Living with people who prioritize and respect you increases the likelihood that others will reciprocate. Your sense of self-worth will evolve. The elderly monk emphasized that you can only control your feelings, not those of others. To be a priority in someone's life, you must first prioritize yourself. Sixth rule, do not make anybody the center of your life. Avoid making someone the main focus of your life. Happiness is dependent on receiving attention and appreciation from someone else. If that person says you look wonderful today, if you believe you have done a good job, you will be satisfied. If someone tells you they don't like your work or that you're not doing well, it can make you sad. Giving someone influence over your life might lead to self-dissatisfaction, because the key to your emotions is in the hands of that particular person. He can make you happy or miserable whenever he wants. When it's clear that the person in front of you wants my attention and concern, it's impossible to take them seriously. When others believe you don't value their attention, they tend to be more drawn to you. Over time, they prioritize you more. Seventh rule, stop always being the one to initiate the conversation. Reduce your tendency to initiate conversations with others. This rule may appear unusual to some individuals because we desire to become a priority in someone's life. Shouldn't we be the ones starting the conversation? The response is no. When you are the one to initiate conversations, others may treat you lightly. As he becomes accustomed to you initiating the conversation, he may lose interest in attempting to contribute and may view you as less significant. So, what is the solution? The solution is to stop starting conversations and observe the results. If the person cares about you, they will make an effort to contact you. The eighth rule is, make your happiness the priority in your life. You must first establish pleasure for yourself. Don't depend on others for happiness. Relying on someone to make us happy can lead to disappointment later on, because such individual will occasionally keep their distance from you. When we rely on others for happiness, we are not living our own lives, but rather the thoughts and priorities of others around us. This can result in regrets later on. I was sad to make oneself a priority in someone's life. You must first seek happiness within yourself. This happiness not only lasts, but also enhances your attractiveness to others. Being joyful from within develops a healthy and confident persona that attracts others and creates a favorable picture in their eyes. He begins to appreciate you more. 9th rule: always be prepared to travel far. Leaving someone we care about can be difficult, but it's a necessary step. Demonstrating your willingness to walk away sends a clear statement that you will not settle for less than your worth. The right person will automatically prioritize you and want to keep you in his life. Remember that your only responsibility is to do the right work. You influence this, so focus on ensuring your work is acceptable to both yourself and others. You should feel good about accomplishing these things. Don't expect to get credit for everything you do. Good work. This will not happen every time. By adhering to these 9 guidelines, you can gradually gain the respect you deserve. Finally, we've all felt forgotten or unimportant at some point. It's crucial to remember that everyone's life journey is unique, and others' priorities cannot define our genuine worth. Instead of allowing neglect to harm our self-esteem, we can use it to improve our personal growth and advancement in life. It's crucial to prioritize self-care and pleasure over relying on others. When you prioritize yourself, others will begin to recognize your worth. And remember, even if others don't put you on, you can and should give yourself the same priority as they do. You should also give it. This is not selfishness or ego, but rather self-compassion and respect. This promotes healthy interactions with oneself and others. Making suitable selections based on your objectives and requirements can lead to a better, a more fulfilling and meaningful life. After stating this, the elderly monk ended his discourse and left. Slowly, all the students went, but the young lad remained lost in the elderly monk's teachings. He had received the answers to his questions. He silently thanked the young monk and his elderly monk before leaving.